Hey guys, Chris from Tillman Family Farms. So 2 weeks ago, we took one of our steers to the processor, and we got a call this morning saying that it was ready. So this afternoon, Jamie and I met over there and picked it up. So this steer was about 18 months old, completely grass-fed, never any grain, anything like that. You know, the cow's been wormed a few times over its lifetime just to make sure parasite and things like that stay out of them. But other than that, there's been no antibiotics, no medications, no anything like that. And you know, we're pretty proud of this one. So on the hoof, 18 months. This was a first calf for this heifer. 754 pounds on the hoof. When this cow was dressed and brought into the freezer, it was 389 pounds of meat, and for this processing, now this is not a USDA processor. This is we've gotten into a relationship with the processor that has always processed our deer meat over probably the past 5 or 6 years, and he's done a couple of cows for us. He'll do some pigs for our personal consumption. Once we start actually selling our grass-fed beef, we will be getting it USDA processed, which is probably about a 2.5–3 hour drive for us from here. So he's much more convenient for us. He's always done a really good job. He knows us. We do good business with him, so he takes care of us. So, but I did want to get into this. So this is a lot of hamburger meat. There's a lot of steaks, a lot of roast here, and this is it's just such a good looking animal. There's plenty of fat in it, you know, and we don't have that crazy chemical that they put in it at the stores to make it all bright and red and crazy looking. But I don't know how many people out there that watch do this or process their own animals for their own consumption. But if you do and you've had good, bad experiences or whatever, how about leave me some comments down there. Tell me what you think. I want you guys to look. Wish I had a camera person back there to cue in on these ribeyes. Look at those ribeyes. I got him to cut them about 1.5 inches thick, and I'm gonna tell you what, that is some pretty ribeyes right there. We've got all kinds of stuff in here. There's fillets, there's hamburger meat everywhere, stew meat. You know, we did really good this time around, and we're impressed. We'll have red meat beef for quite some time. On top of the fact that deer season has just opened up, so I'm sure that we will add a fair amount of deer meat to that, or to this year. Now, this is not all of ours for just this household. My mom and dad live on the farm with us too, so we split the cows with them every time we process, because cows graze their property and our property, and you know, we have a bull, they have a lot of heifers, so when it's just kind of a split type setup. So we all raise it together and deal with them together, fix fences together, and all that fun stuff. So, but I just thought I would share this with you guys. Another thing too, I'm pretty interested to see what the processing cost is for you out there that have processed a whole cow like this by a USDA processor. For all of this processing, we paid $365. So this was a cow that was born on our property, ate grass its whole life, had very minimal cost in this animal for worm or for parasite, and then we paid $365 for this processing fee. Okay, now this processor is a little bit different. I had to put the cow down, I had to bleed him, and I had to deliver the carcass to the processor. So it's a little bit different experience. A lot of these processors, you just take them and you offload your live animal and you leave. I have to do it a little different unless I want to take it 2 or 3 hours away from here. But I don't have problems with that. You know, living this type of a life, we've figured out ways to overcome having to take the life of an animal. This is going to supply many meals for our family. We're blessed to have this, blessed that these animals are healthy on our property, and that they're here for us, and we try to give them the best life possible. You know, while they're here, they're free to graze. They've got about 25 acres of roam on one side and 6 or 7 on another side over here, and we've got about 3 or 4 acres in the back that we kind of rotate them around to. So this is when we do this is a big time milestone. So I just thought I'd do a little update video real quick. Remember, if anybody's got any experiences with this, prices with USDA processors and things like that, questions, comments, anything, put them down in the comments below. Let me know, and I'll try to answer questions the best way that I can, and we'll kind of go from there. I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe and share the videos.